However, you sit in silence and listen to your own thoughts, actually listen to your own thoughts, and realize that there's this voice in your head that is constantly talking and it never, ever shut up. And it never says anything good. It talks crap, and that's all it knows how to talk. It's constantly comparing you, it's constantly judging you, it's constantly replaying the past or worrying about the future. But here's the thing that I realized. If you're hearing the voice, then who's listening? Because if you're the observer, because if you can observe the thought, you cannot be the thought itself. So who's that voice? Maybe that's the ego. Maybe the ego creates this fake I, this fake self image that we have come to believe that that's the real us. We think that we are broken. We think that we need to be fixed, but we are not. It's this fake image that is the one that is broken. The fake image that the ego has created. And so it spends all day trying to protect that self image. Because the moment that that self image is removed, you are able to see the ego's real face. How does the ego survive? Well, by constantly chasing pain, causing us pain, and making it makes us believe that it's doing us a good thing. But when in reality, no. When you actually pay attention, you actually start seeing all the things that he talked about. Traumas, mistakes, failures, things that are not our problem to worry about anymore. Things that no longer exist or will never exist. The future, all the things that you imagine about the future, the bad things, will probably never come to be. All the things that you keep replaying about the past, they are gone. They no longer exist. And when we are stuck in that loop of thinking, of worrying, of replaying everything that is gone, we believe that those are our problems that we need to fix when they are not problems. The real problem is fixing our life. It's actually paying attention in the play at the place that we are right now and making a change. But that's where we fall into the trap. Because most of us are running away from the voice. We think that that's a solution. We have forgotten how to be alone by ourselves, how to be in silence. So we're constantly running towards distractions, towards our work, in order to avoid that voice. But here's the crazy thing. Every time you run, that becomes another excuse, another reason that that voice uses to even punish you even more. Because at night, every single one of us hear the voice and we cannot avoid it anymore. At night, we are forced to face the mirror that we avoid every single day. Because in night removes all the distractions. And the silence is so loud that you can hear everything that you are avoiding. And that's that voice that harms you, that uses all the things that you ran in the day and punishes you. You start to make excuses. You start to make promises to yourself that tomorrow is going to be different, that it's going to change. But tomorrow just becomes another version of today. And the ego just becomes stronger and stronger. That self image just gets reinforced even more. The point that I'm trying to make is this: you are not every thought that enters your life. Don't let it confuse you. You are the one who observes them when they enter every time. You think you need to be fixed, but there's nothing to be fixed. You are not a broken pot to be put together. Everything that you're searching for, everything that you need is already within you. And everything that you don't have, that you think you need, is actually what you want. Everything that you need is already in your hands. Our self image, this fake persona that we think we are, makes us believe that in order to find happiness or peace, we need to go out there and dig them out. When in reality, it's already hidden under all the crap, all the noise. Once you remove all that noise, the thing that is left is happiness and peace, because those are your natural state. Your ego will speak, and you have the decision to listen to it and let it ruin your life, or you have the choice to choose different. You still have to become okay with hearing that voice, because that's the first step. Sitting in silence and hearing everything that that voice has to say. And it's not about killing the ego, because you need the ego. It's about learning to choose which thoughts deserve to stay with you and which ones you need to kick them out. You need to erase them. You decide who runs your life or who ruins your life.